Good morning, viewers. This is Pedro once again, and today is day 28 of my weight loss journey. And I wanted to thank you for all of you viewers that have watched these videos, and have kept up with me in my weight loss journey so far. I really do appreciate it. The goal of this series is not only to keep myself accountable, which it has succeeded at a number of times now, but to also inspire new viewers and new people that might stumble into this series of videos. I can't tell you how many months it's going to take for me to reach my goal, but that's the point of these videos, to track every day, to be as honest and transparent as possible with regards to everything that happens, the good and the bad. So thank you for your support. Yeah, I'm back. I'm walking. I'm just underneath the bridge that leads to the Abbotsford Arena. That's the bridge I keep walking across, and there's a freeway over there with lots of traffic. So about to go over the bridge. Yeah, it's good to be back out and walking again. It sucked not being able to walk for 2 days, and I'm glad that I'm feeling well enough to be able to continue. Thankfully, I never promised that this journey would be a perfect journey from fat to thin with no bumps in between. That's just not how life works. I'm still human. I still make mistakes. I still make decisions at every moment that are helping me either for the better or for the worse. And no greater example than the progress I had going into days like 20 and 21. Just one decision, one seemingly innocent small decision of wanting to break my 67-hour fast 5 hours earlier so that I can eat with my family, turned out to be the negative momentum, or what you call the catalyst, that drove me into a really big spiral, which basically lasted for almost a week, including getting myself sick as a result. So if there's ever really an importance on making the right small decisions in the moment, that's the reason. And I'm ever so convinced that eating 3 square meals a day, even if you're not pigging out like what I did, is not the way to live. I'm more convinced of that now than ever. Had I been fasting for that period of time instead of pigging out, I probably wouldn't have got sick. Because fasting cleans your body. It heals you. It doesn't make you sick. Fasting can never make you sick. Unless you're literally eating your own organs. At that point, you shouldn't be fasting at all. Here's the freeway. Cars doing their morning route. And we're just about at the rush hour traffic as well. I'm going to do my best not to take this for granted ever again. It's a gift being able to come out here, enjoy nature, enjoy the sun at your face, the wind at your back, to contemplate, and not only that, to get a pretty damn good workout. And it's good for the heart too. You're giving your heart the workout it needs to rejuvenate and to stay healthy. Now I understand why I see old people everywhere walking similar routes than me. I'm not the only one who walks these areas. I get passed by a couple of old people at times. It's just because it's just good for you. They understand the value of a good walk. So, if you're watching my channel and you're looking into ways to get started, I highly recommend clicking on the blog in the description. I put it in every video so far. I'm not just simply doing this weight loss program, this particular one, because I made it up. No, I'm drawing inspiration from another YouTuber in the UK named James. He's got this program called the Lean Warriors Global. It used to be called the Lean Warrior Network. And I'm following, or at least I try to, every day, somewhat religiously, what he's talking about. He mentions, if you haven't seen the videos already, he mentions performing a warrior indoctrination fast of 72 hours. That's 3 straight days without eating. And you either drink as clean as water as you can, the cleanest water you can, or You take water and you put in Himalayan pink salt and potassium chloride and you mix it together to form what he calls the electrolyte solution. I don't actually have those ingredients, so what I've been doing is I used to drink a lot of water in the past, so I would cut down because I found like I was pissing out clear water almost all the time. I was pissing out my electrolytes, and that's what would cause me to get dizzy the first few times I tried to fast. I just now drink maybe 3 glasses of water tops while I'm at work, and then I just have sips when I'm at home, and that seems to have been working for me. So I'll just go ahead and keep doing that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm 2 days away from my official 30-day weigh-in ever since I started this journey back on, was it the 25th? 26th? Yeah, 26th or 27th, I think, is when I first started this journey. Yeah, back in April. Oh, that was actually back when we invited a friend over to stay with us for 3 days. That was cool. I can't believe it's been almost 30 days. One thing I can say for sure is that ever since starting this weight loss journey and documenting it on video, like what I'm doing now, you really learn a great deal about yourself, about your capabilities, what you're capable of, what you're susceptible to as far as temptation goes. You really test the limits of your own being and your own person. And as I mentioned before, you really learn about the power of momentum working in your favor when you make really good choices, like you choose not to eat this or not to eat that, or you complete your first 24-hour fast, then you complete your first 40-hour fast. You find that as you complete these little goals and you do the right things consistently, it becomes a big snowball that rolls with you, not against you. So it gets easier to make the next right decision and the next till it becomes automatic. Now, I'm not at the point where it's automatic yet. I'm working towards that. But after getting sick from a food coma, after overeating, and really feeling the negative, disastrous consequences of bad eating, I'm even more convinced now, more than ever, that I got to do the right thing. Sorry about that. I think I had some microphone trouble. It could be almost dead, and that's fine. But yeah, I learned how your body can really work for you when you make a lot of good decisions over time, but it can also work against you if you make a lot of bad decisions. I mean, I just went through a set of really bad decisions over the last 6 days. It wasn't good. I felt like no matter what I could do, I just kept doing bad choices because I guess it was easier. Plus, I think I found I was giving into excuses too much. I gotta stop doing that. You know what? I'm married. I have a kid. Though I don't have very many friends, I only have like a handful of really good friends. My wife is a social butterfly. She's got a lot of friends. So, it's inevitable that we as a family are going to get invited to a lot of functions, a lot of engagements and social events that there's really no way around it. And just like I learned back in the beginning days, I have to remind myself and start actually putting it to practice. I'm supposed to stick to my convictions and stick to my goals regardless of what social events are coming up. In fact, tomorrow, believe it or not, we got invited pretty recently to some sort of kid's birthday. I think they're using an open gymnasium as the setting for the party itself. And there's gonna be kids there, just like there's gonna be cake and a lot of junk food and stuff. I think it's just $15 a ticket. So me and my wife will have to pay. My kid's free because he's just a kid. And there's gonna be food there. And this is tomorrow. I don't think I can justify eating again and having to reset my fasting timer again. I want to actually achieve another 72-hour fast now. I actually haven't eaten since 5:53 p.m. last night. So I'm beyond the 12-hour mark right now. Once I get to 5:53 again, that'll be 24 hours. And that's going to be exciting. I've actually been breaking down my 24, 48, and 72-hour fasting goals as bronze, silver, and gold missions, so to speak. I used to play a lot of video games where, depending on if you achieved just a bare minimum, you got a bronze medal. If you achieve more goals and objectives, you got the middle medal, which is silver. And if you completed all the objectives, you got gold. And in some games that are influenced by the Japanese rating and scoring system, you probably are aware that there's a level even beyond gold called platinum, or they might actually call it S-class. I would always go for the S-class or the platinum whenever it was available, or gold in Americanized games. So I consider, and this is not something you have to get all at once. Once you achieve, in this particular one, my goals setting system here, it's progressive. So as soon as you get bronze, you can keep going and then get silver, and keep going and then get gold. So you can get all 3 medals. You don't have to choose between the 3. So I actually like that even better. Less stress on myself, and it gives me motivation to move again, to move forward. I'm now being pushed by a new goal, which is to never get sick like that ever again. Because I'm somebody that doesn't get sick very often, you see. For the most part, I'm pretty healthy all year. I usually get sick around fall, and then sometimes like in May or June, but I'm usually pretty healthy majority of times of the year. I know that's not the same for everybody, but that's just my own personal experience. So if food and the overeating of food contributes to you getting sick, it's not a good thing. Yeah, definitely not. So I gotta be careful. I gotta fast. Yeah, and in 2 days, I guess we'll see how much I weigh. We'll see if my good choices outweigh the bad choices. And when you think about it, it really should outweigh the bad choices. I've only been making really bad, epic fail level decisions for only 6 days. And then maybe 7 days if you include day 4 in isolation. But for the most part, for 3 weeks, if you take into account all the good I've been doing a lot of good. I've been making a lot of good choices. So I'm hoping that I'm less than 233 pounds. We'll see. Who knows, right? But at least that'll give me a gauge on how much weight I can effectively lose in a month. And this isn't even taking into account where I didn't even make the right decisions all the time. So I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I think I already said it, but I wanted to thank you all for supporting me in my journey so far, and can't wait to weigh myself in 2 days. That should be pretty exciting. But it feels good to be walking again, to be back in the flow, the swing of things. So I'm going to finish my walk, and I'll catch you later when I'm done. Hello again. Just finished my day 28 workout. The stopwatch clocked in at 43 minutes and 40 seconds, so excellent. Longer workout than I do most days when I'm coming back from a walk, so that's good. Feel good. Feel refreshed as well, like I got brand new energy, sense of calm. This is why I miss the walks. Not only do you get an amazing workout, but it frees your mind, and it's one of those victories you can take off at the beginning of the day, which gives you motivation to go and do other right things and other right decisions, which is a contrast to before, when I would choose to sleep, a bad decision, and it would follow with other bad decisions. But not this time. Made my bed, finished my walk. That's already 2 things I've done today, and the day's only just begun. Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and continue the rest of my day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yay! That's all the letters of the alphabet. I, E, B, C's. Next time, won't you sing with me? Are you ticklish? Oh, careful, careful. Put him down. Put him down, please. Thanks. Thank you. That's good enough. Kid was getting a little too grabby with my son. What are you gonna do now? All right. Woo! Whee! So as you saw, my son is in a pretty good mood now, but should have saw him when I got home. He was crying, he was screaming at the top of his lungs, extremely livid. So I had to play dad and basically get him just to throw a tantrum and to bang his fists on the floor and not give him his way because he's trying to get control, you know. So there was a bit of a negative side effect of that. The fact that he was angry and throwing a really hard tantrum when I got home tempted me and put me over the edge. We had a lot of food from Sea Lovers. We had a piece of cake. My wife made a mango dessert. There was even some delicious like Asian noodles. So at around the 23-hour, 30-minute mark, half an hour before I was to get through a full day, I ended up eating. But it was mostly because we had a lot of food, and plus my son was stressing me out, so I had to play a disciplinarian dad to get him to listen. It kind of took me over the edge, so I apologize. But I feel like because I've basically been making, oh, he's okay, almost a week's worth of bad choices since day 22, I kind of expected I'm not going to be able to just do a 72-hour fast in revenge just right off the bat. I don't think that's going to happen. I have too much bad programming in my mind. I have a lot of bad bacteria that's dictating my actions and my emotions. So I think it's going to take baby steps like how I got there before. I think it took like 2 weeks for me to actually achieve my first 72-hour fast or something like that. So I think what I'll do is I'll take it slow. I'll do 24 hours. I'll take it one day at a time. I'll just strive for 24 hours. When I achieve that, then build the 48, 72, the bronze, silver, gold system like I said before. I'm not going to try to do it all at once. And I'm going to forgive myself if I do eat due to circumstances. Because I'm still a dad. I'm still a husband. But I'm very confident this time around I'm going to hit my goals. And I can't wait to weigh myself in 2 days. Just to see where I'm at. I don't weight on the scale isn't everything, but it would be nice to see how far I've changed since the beginning. So anyways, catch you all later in the next video. Take care. And by the way, we're at a park right now. So me and my son and my wife are playing at a park right now. Take care.